Hi, Anshana here. If you're interested in a career related to designing and production of footwear and allied industries like lifestyle products, FDDI offers programs in UG level and PG level. To know about the programs, campuses, and career options, today I have Mr. Sandeep Bhatia with me. He is the DGM at the Noida campus of FDDI. Welcome to Pep Talk. Welcome to the show, Mr. Sandeep Bhatia. Appreciate you joining us. So, FDDI is under the aegis of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and there are 12 campuses across India. So, is it to be understood that all the campuses are offering the same programs?
Yeah, at FDDI we are offering the same programs. We have 4 undergraduate programs where we have 3 Bachelor of Design programs. One is into footwear technology, another one is into leather goods and accessory design, and one we have is in fashion design. And then we have another bachelor level program that is BBA in fashion merchandising and retail management. And we offer 2 postgraduate programs, that is Master of Design into footwear, as well as we are offering MBA in fashion merchandising and retail. So these 6 courses we offer at all our 12 campuses, and but we have chosen our campuses as center of excellence also. So somewhere we specialize into, like I say, my Rohtak campus specializes in sports footwear. Then I have this Noida campus, which is for design. Then we have our Chennai campus, which is more or less for productivity, quality, and leather products. And then we have leather goods and accessory design at my Kolkata campus. So depending on the industry where we have, as you all know, that Kolkata has a big leather goods industry. So we emphasize more on leather goods there. Then in Bahadurgarh, we have such a big footwear park. So at Rohtak campus, we specialize into sports footwear. So this is how it goes.
All right. So it is not that all the there are, as you have said, there are 4 programs in UG and 2 in PG, but it is not necessary that all the campus have all the 4, right?
It depends upon the requirement. So we are offering, but infrastructure we have for all the programs, and we have the same infrastructure. If there is a need, we can launch a program, but at present moment we are going with some specialized program at some of the campuses. But at head office, we are offering all the programs, and majorly most of the programs are even offered at my Hyderabad campus.
All right. So as you have said, there are 4 streams in undergraduate programs, like 3 in design and 1 as a BBA. So what is the prerequisite for these programs? Like, can you take me through the admission criteria and the process?
For admission at FDDI, we conduct a All India level entrance examination. We call it a All India selection test. It is called AIST. It generally happens in the month of June every year. So because of the pandemic, there was a challenge. So this time we got the students on the basis of 10+2. Otherwise, we have an aptitude test kind of a thing, that is All India selection test. On the basis of merit, we offer course as well as campus to the students. So we create a ranks. So we award a ranks to the student, and we create a merit list for them. And then students are admitted based on those merit. So for that we hold a counseling, and nowadays we are holding this online counseling. So we have a process of counseling where the student fill in their choices, and based on that we offer them course and the program campus. But that's pure merit basis.
Okay, sir. So there are 2 programs at the postgraduate level. One is a master in footwear design and production, and another is the MBA in retail and fashion merchandise. So what I want to know is it open for graduates in any discipline?
Yeah,
Not necessarily.
all the programs which we are offering at FDDI, if I'll take up first with the undergrads. For undergrads, the 4 programs which we are offering, we take admission for we are open for all the streams actually. And for MBA in fashion merchandising and retail also, we are open for it is open for all the streams. but particularly for Masters in Design program, which is a very much specialized program in designing. So we are only taking students who are with the background of, let's say, fine arts, from design, or maybe from industrial drawing or industrial engineering. So we are taking only those students in MDes program.
Okay, so there will also be an entrance test?
Yeah, for all the programs which are offered at FDDI, we have a all India level selection test, and even we give consideration to the students who have already scored good rank in MAT or CAT or those all India level entrance examination for our postgraduate courses.
All right. So I would want to know that the job roles that are offered to those who have done a bachelor's program, like if we consider the programs individually, for someone who has done a program in footwear design and production, where are they placed? What are the designations they get?
So I will take you through the placement scenario. Before taking you through the placement scenario, I would like to give you a brief history about FDDI so that it is more clearer to you and for the audience who is listening to us. So FDDI actually it started way back in 1983, and at that time we were only offering footwear program. So as our name goes, Footwear Design and Development Institute, and our journey went like this, that we were offering only footwear courses, and we were very much closely associated, or we were having association with all the corporates which were dealing with the footwear, because it is the only institution which is offering formal education into footwear. So what happened, that footwear industry was also gradually growing, and same was FDDI. So if you see in India, the oldest, I'll say, the retailer in India is Bata. So they were already into footwear. So all the major footwear giants like Liberty, Lakhani, Woodland, all were entering into retail. So we started the retail management program, and then all the footwear companies, they were also venturing out into leather goods and accessory design, like companies like Bata and your Lakhani, Adidas, Reebok. They all started their chain of accessories also. So we started the leather goods and accessory design program at FDDI. And same happened with our fashion design program. We offered fashion design program once all the corporates like footwear people, the bigger companies like Woodland, Nike, Reebok, they all were also into garments. So this is how our journey goes. So as I told you that we are well knitted and we are very close to the corporate, we offer the courses which are need of the corporate actually. And on top of it, I would like to tell you that FDDI got a stature of INI, Institution of National Importance, in the year 2017, where Parliament accorded this status to FDDI. And I wish to tell you about INI actually. In India, there are only 130 INIs. So INIs are those government institutions which are offering courses into a very, very niche area, from where in fact there are not much of the institutions which are offering courses for that particular sector. So we are one of them. So we are offering specialized program into footwear, retail, leather goods, and fashion design for that sense. So as we are offering these placement oriented program itself, where the students are trained and help in the growth of these particular sector. So these corporates are having a lot of confidence on us. So they regularly visit FDDI and look forward to the graduates of FDDI for the placement purposes. So the students who pursue footwear, particularly from FDDI, they have the scope to join designing, production, marketing, even retail into footwear industry, and even quality checking. Whereas when I talk about retail management, the students have a lot of scope in terms of visual merchandising, in terms of merchandising, in terms of hardcore front retailing. Even nowadays, the buzzword is like e-commerce and e-retailing. So they even go for luxury retails. And same goes with our leather goods and fashion design programs. So there is a lot of scope, and our students are hired with these corporates. Yeah.
Okay, so well, you have covered, I think, almost everything. I believe there is much question left for me, but still, okay. Coming to the design and production, there is this postgraduate program. So, what is the job profiles for them? You have said that about the bachelor degree and how they get, but regarding the postgraduate programs, how are they placed?
I wish to tell you the undergraduate course which we offer at FDDI. When I say in footwear, it is particularly we are having specialization in the final semester, let's say, where the student can, maybe in the final year, where the student can choose designing, production, marketing, that kind of thing. But when I say M designing into footwear, it is hardcore designing program actually. So the production aspect is slightly lesser than the designing part, and hardcore designing part is there, which includes your CAD CAM designing also, 2D, 3D, those kind of a designing which are very high end. And FDDI has the adequate infrastructure. We have the latest machinery, we have the latest softwares and hardwares on which we provide hands-on experience to our students actually. So the master student who is going, they are having basic, I'll say advanced knowledge about designing. And whereas my bachelor student is given, like if I say we do their hand holding, we start with the concepts of designing, then we go for production processes, then we go for even marketing, journal English for those people. But this is where the mature student is there. As I told you, they come with some background itself of designing or arts. So they definitely know the purpose well and they do well in terms of designing.
Okay, so you have this undergraduate program, I mean, BBA, retail and fashion merchandise. You have BBA and MBA. So again, what will be the difference in the job roles that they get?
Yeah, when I talk about BBA program, it is more or less, if I say, it is a role where they are hardcore front end professionals and they know all the concepts of retail. They may be absorbed at the places where the front end team is required. And if I compare them with my MBA graduates, so MBA graduates are generally for the strategic purposes. So actually they come generally with some background, they come with some experience also. So they go for the strategic part of retailing because there is a lot of operations which happens at the back end actually. So it is my MBA students generally go for those positions with the bigger corporates, and nowadays even we have an advantage that the students are even absorbed for the online retail channels. So like Paytm, Flipkart, even Amazon, they are hiring our students.
All right. Okay, so again, there are many who try their hand in entrepreneurship, right? So, for those who are inclined into entrepreneurship, is it like they should have a master's degree or a design in a bachelor degree will suffice?
We are offering a course maybe in the bachelor level itself. We give them the total concept of production.
All right, so even for an entrepreneurship, that will be enough, right?
In fact, even we at FDDI, we do their hand holding. We help them to not only if anybody wants to become an entrepreneur, we help them with securing loans. We help them to have a linkage in the corporate. So it is, and I'm proud to share this with you. A lot of my students have their own ventures. So there is a big corporate called Mochiko, and they are it's a big company now, and they are producing footwear for Adidas, Reebok, Nike, all of them in India, and it is owned by our own student. We have a lot of students who are even. I have a student by the name Mamgin. She is even designing footwear for celebrities in Mumbai. So Katrina Kaif and all, she is designing footwear for them. And the feather in her cap is she was telling me that even for Bahubali she designed all the footwear actually. So they venture out, and even the students who have the flair, they do a lot of consultancy also. So they go into design consultancy. Even some of the students are into production consultancy, if I'll tell you, because here when we talk about footwear, in footwear, major thing is like if we are using leather, maybe in leather goods or footwear, it's a very expensive kind of a preposition. If anybody has a or have a knowledge about a good production concept, they may save on the raw material and produce the better product. So this is what our students are basically specializing in, and some of the students are there, and some students with their experience, like they work for Adidas, Reebok, Nike, these bigger companies, and then they help these Indian players like Lakhani, Relaxo to design footwear at par with these multinational brands actually. So this is how our students also venture into entrepreneurship. They have their own stores also. Some of my students have their own stores even in the form of franchisees or maybe in their own store. They go with their experience in retail. They have those kind of channels where they open their own stores. And more, I have seen a lot of students are even having their online platforms for sale actually. So they are having these entrepreneurship ventures in that term. And one interesting concept which I just got to know, there was one student, he was telling me, he has opened his venture into shoes dry cleaning. So it's a new concept, in fact. So we have, in fact, very high-end shoes like Jimmy Choo and all, which cannot be you can, if a person is having a shoe worth 1 lakh rupees or so, definitely they
Sure,
would
you
like to
cannot have
send
more
it for
pairs
dry
of
cleaning
that.
rather than doing it on their own. So this is where they pitch in, and they have a new concept of footwear dry cleaning actually.
Absolutely, that's a very interesting concept, I should say. Okay, so there are some short-term courses also offered by FDTI. So who can take these programs? Like, what is the prerequisite there?
If I go with new education policy, in fact, a lot of stress is on the, if I say, gradual progression in terms of dissemination of the education. So we also believe in that, because if you'll see, there are a lot of students in India after maybe 8th or maybe after 10th, maybe after maybe they don't even complete their school and they are left out. If we calculate, even economists know it better, that major chunk of the people who are unemployed are those who hasn't completed their schooling actually. So they are left out actually from the formal education. So our idea is to really help them. We offer them short-term courses ranging between 1 month to 3 months to 6 months. We hone their skills and at least give them a platform where they can work as an operator. So one chance is provided to them with, they are called more or less semi-skilled kind of a labor. But I am very happy to tell you that any student who has passed 8 to 10 and after having a maybe 1 month qualification or 3 months diploma from FDDI, they are able to achieve a pay bracket of around 12 to 15,000 a month, which is a startup for them. And they also rise through the ranks actually in their career with that. The purpose is to at least provide them a platform.
All right, so all the 12 campuses in India, they offer these courses, or is it selective too?
Offering short-term program at all our 12 campuses. It is basically to help people who come from the vulnerable background actually, and even we help a lot of artisans also. I would like to share a very interesting concept here also. So we helped even the artisans. Like you must have seen, there is a Punjabi jutti or a Rajasthani jutti. Earlier, if I say maybe 10 or 15 years back, both the pair, maybe left and a right pair, it seems to be the same. But nowadays, if you will buy a Punjabi jutti or a Rajasthani jutti today, they have a arc in that, like we have it in a normal shoe. So like arc is there, na? So this was a concept which was taught by FDDI to these artisans. The first purpose is it makes shoes comfortable, as well as it helps them to save their raw material. So their cost also goes down and it provides a lot of comfort to them. So this is how we help these artisans also to bring out their particular product on a maybe a platform where it is more sellable. So we help them in that particular purpose also.
Okay, that's so interesting to know. Anyway, thank you so much, sir, for joining me. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Same here. Thank you.
Keep watching Pep Talk.